Welcome back. So, here we are. A, B, C, and backstage. So the first implications of this idea. Number one is to accept. It is what it is. We all have people in these different spots, but we may wish it was different. We may wish we had more backstage friends or more A-grade friends. But it may be at this time in your life, you mainly have B-grade friends or C-grade friends. Well, it is what it is. Doesn't mean it can't change, but worrying about what you don't have will make you very disappointed. So the first idea is to accept in your life at the moment, this is what I have. The other aspect of accepting is that you may wish a B-grade friend to be an A-grade friend. But they may not wish that level of friendship with you. Oh well, it's going to stay B-grade then. You can't make someone want more than they want. Why should they want something if they don't want it? They are free. And this idea of freedom. Freedom is the antidote for disappointment. Because it's so disappointing when people don't do what you expect. But the freedom to say, you know what? It is what it is. Equally, it can go the other way. There will be people in your life who want to be very close to you, but all you want is B grade or even C grade. You are free to not want more closeness than you desire. This is very important. There's a singer, Kate Miller-Heidke, who sings, "I can't fall in love with every single idiot I see." All of you are going to have times where someone wants more closeness with you than you desire. By giving others the freedom to like you or not like you, then gives you yourself the freedom to like them at whatever level or not like them. The second implication of this idea, that everyone is in different levels of friendship, is to be open to change. Whenever you go into a new social setting, everyone starts off at C grade. If you walk into a new classroom and you know nobody, well, what you do is you just C grade everyone. Just business, manners, you play it cool. You don't try too hard. You're not expecting closeness. You're not expecting people to help you. You're just expecting warm, cold politeness. But as you spend time in that classroom, you might find a bunch of people who actually you can have fun, you can have friends, you can have fun with. And then they become, over time, days, weeks, B-grade friends. You're not seeing them outside of the classroom, but you're certainly enjoying your time with them when you're in the classroom. You're not expecting them to invite you out because we're B-grade friends. Why would they invite you to their party if you're only a B-grade friend? Why would they want to see you on the weekend if it's a B-grade level? But if you're open to change, if you're open to fun, no strings attached, no expectations, it is what it is. Over time, over weeks to months, you actually might discover, actually, there's a few people here that I really like being with. I actually want to see them not just in a group. I actually would call them up outside of school or outside of work. Not only do we go out as a work group, I actually would want to invite them to the football or to a movie. And you discover actually they've become an A-grade friend. It may be over the months to years that one or two of these A-grade friends, you discover, actually I really like this person. They're like a soulmate, or there's someone that I would love to spend a lot more time with. And so expecting very little initially, but being open to different levels of closeness, depending on your trust, what you desire, what they deserve. But equally, it can go back the other way. You might have someone that you thought you could trust, but discovered actually, wow, they actually hurt me then. Or you might just change your mind. I don't desire as much closeness with them as I did. And so they become an A grade or a B grade friend. Now, I really only want to see them in the group. I don't really want to see them outside of the group anymore. I'll still have fun with them. I can still have a joke. But I'm certainly not going to tell them anything personal about myself. I'm going to be less real. It's starting to become more business. Or it may be that you get very betrayed by that person and you decide, hang on, I actually don't really have much fun with this person anymore. So all I'll do is I will treat them politely. And it might be warm. Or if they've been very cruel, you might just be coldly polite. Just manners. You treat them like you would treat the Coles checkout chick, a supermarket attendant. C grade, CCC, Coles checkout chick. Polite, how you doing? Look them in the eye. How's your day? Nice weather. See you later. That's it. You could do that with anybody. So this is a very important, to be open to change, to be open to fun and the freedom. Letting yourself like what you like and be open, or go the other way. The freedom to say, hey, it's changed. And that's okay. The third implication. Don't make enemies. This is a significant mistake that a number of the young people I see make. They've got an A-grade friend. They've got someone that they thought they could trust and they get betrayed. And of course, the most natural thing in the world to want to do is to kick them out of your life, to make them the enemy. Totally understandable. Big mistake. For three reasons, really. One, the energy it takes to have an enemy. I mean, you're spending all your time, all your energy thinking about this person. And the focus, you're thinking about them, you're gathering allies to try to kick them out of your life. You have to get your other friends to agree with you. Then you get worried who agrees. So you're thinking about it. And so who are you thinking about the most? The enemy. Who are you not thinking about? Your other friends. And who actually deserves your thoughts? It's these people. So making someone the enemy is incredibly unhelpful because it just puts you in a very difficult spot. And it doesn't work because you might be able to kick them out of your life for a minute or an hour or a day, but you turn up the next day to work, the next day to class, and who's back in your life? There they are. And even worse, they're interacting with that other person you really like. So you walk in and you see the enemy with your friend, and you can't go up to your friend. It can potentially poison your other friendships. And then you start worrying, does my friend like them more than they like me? And then it gets all very messy. The alternative to making an enemy is to, rather than trying to kick them out of your life, you make them nothing. Of course, this requires you getting over your disappointment. It requires you accepting that the change has happened. But if you can do that, then when you see them in class, you can look them in the eye, just be warmly or coldly polite. They can't hurt you because you expect nothing. And then, if that person is speaking to your friend, well, you can go up to your friend and be warm and be fun and talk about real stuff. But with the person who's hurt you, you just give them what you'd give the Coles checkout chick. You might tell them something. And if they say to you, how are you doing? How's your weekend? You say, yeah, great, had a great weekend. But you don't go into it. Why would you? Well, with a close friend, you would go into it. Don't make enemies. It's the surefire way to get loneliness. Lots of people do it. It very rarely works. And it certainly can poison the fun that you feel in the group that you find yourself. And the fourth implication is that no one is special. And we'll be talking about this one in the next video. Thank you.